hello. Now, spring 2025, I registered for the first time for an academic course about esotericism. So the subject is completely new for me on academic level. So I'm looking forward. I'm not looking forward. I have already started the course. Now it's April the 16th. So we started a couple of weeks ago. And the book the article we are supposed to read now is this for the next week by Bogdan, Henrik Bogdan. Esotericism Practised. In Greek, since we are in Greek, I will also say it in Greek. Esoterismos που ασκείται. Ritual, τελετουργία and performance parastasi. So I will read and reflect on this article. Is there a difference between a random everyday act and a religious act? Υπάρχει διαφορά μεταξύ μιας τυχαίας καθημερινής πράξης και μιας θρησκευτικής πράξης. This question has been an integral part of religious studies from its first stumbling steps. In the 19th century to the present, for a religious person or an insider, the answer would probably be simple. Yes, there is a marked difference between buying a burger at McDonald's and attending communion church. Burger, yummy. Or communion, yummy. Welcome to Athens. For the scholar or outsider, then they would need to take into account gestures, context, interpretation and meaning. Is an apparent religious act, such as taking communion, a religious act even if it appears in a movie or part in a children's game? Where does one draw the line between religious acts and non-religious acts? Who decides when something becomes religious? And then I jump to this. Scholars of religion tend to use the term ritual, that is τελετουργία, to differentiate between everyday acts and acts that have specific religious meanings and purpose. The term is not without problems. And then some of the earlier scholars, such as Mircea Eliade, who passed away in 1986, even claimed that certain rituals transformed the practitioners into new individuals. Whether literally or metaphorically, I don't know, but the claim is interesting by Eliade. Ritual is important in many forms of esotericism, including more contemporary forms such as occultism and Wicca. Several scholars argue that a key characteristic of esotericism is discourses on gnosis or experiential knowledge, and this chapter looks at how the practice of rituals is connected to the notion of experimental knowledge. Two types of performance or esoteric rituals are discussed. Rituals of initiation, often associated with so-called secret societies. Magic rituals. Magic. Magic rituals. Does the stream look a little bit strange today? Let me see. It's smaller. I think it's something strange on screen today. Let me see. Now it's normal again, I think. Oh, it's normal. It's not completely normal, but it has to do now. What happens if I press this button? No, nothing happened. Although a specific ritual might be regarded as both a magic ritual and a ritual initiation, these two categories are representative of the rituals in contemporary esotericism. So there are two kinds of rituals. Oh, it's so hot. It's only April 16, 2005 and it's so hot already. Let me greet the sun. So there are two kinds of rituals. So let me repeat. Ritus initiation. And magic rituals. Ritus initiation. In 2015, a new book about Jack the Ripper. The title The Outlaw Jack was published. Interesting. The author Bruce Robinson argued that the murderer was a member of a secret society, the Order of Freemasons, and that the bizarre acts of mutilation inflicted on the victims was an allusion to the penalties of breaking the oaths of secrecy that Freemasons have to take. They all love Jack. They all love Jack. They all love Jack. What a nice title. They all love Jack. Secret societies. This was not the first time that Jack the Ripper was identified as a Freemason. One of the most influential books on the alleged connection between Jack the Ripper and Freemasonry is Seven Nights, Jack the Ripper, The Final Solution, 1976. The Final Solution. I'm also practicing laughter yoga here. We shouldn't take this too seriously, or I think it facilitates understanding when you laugh and have a playful attitude. This book by night inspired Alan Moore and Eddie Campbell's graphic novel From Hell. From Hell. Wow. Which in 2001 was turned into a movie of the same name by the Hughes Brothers, starring Johnny Depp. The great Johnny Depp. E.J. Graham. The theme of the story is that the Freemasons not only committed murders in allusion to their secret rituals, but also the power to cover up the facts that there was a conspiracy to protect the identity of Jack the Ripper. It's a conspiracy. Conspiracy. Jack the Ripper. Is he Jack the Ripper? The idea that secret societies, especially the Freemasons, conspire society, and that their true objectives are satanic and antisocial, can be traced back to the 18th century. But it has originally never been more popular than it is today. An example is the Illuminati. Originally, the name was used by secret society acting in the 1770s and 1780s that in many ways was inspired by Freemasonry, especially in its secret rituals initiation and organizational structure, and that was marked by its promotion of Enlightenment ideals. Although the Illuminati was closed down by 1785, their soon upper books claimed that not only had the order survived, but that it had conspired against the monarchies in Europe and was behind the French Revolution. That these ideas have survived have been picked up and expanded upon by contemporary conspiracy theorists who claim that the Illuminati controls major historical events, politics, and world finances. Money. Allegedly counting most, if not all, of the presidents of the United States. Among its ranks, the Illuminati is also supposed to recruit celebrities such as Jay-Z, Madonna, and Rihanna. These conspiracies have taking a life of their own and become something of a joke or internet meme for many people. Still, the fact that there are over 40 million hits on Google for Illuminati says something about the fascination with secret societies. Secret societies. Here is a secret society. A church. Perhaps a Greek Orthodox church. In this garden park called Bedeon to Arios, field of Ares in Athens. Freemasonry and the original Illuminati from the 18th century are good examples of what are usually considered secret societies because they are groups that make a ritualistic use of secrecy. Such groups can be found in most parts of the world. In some cultures, they are centered on puberty rites or rites of passage that lead from the state of a boy or girl to that of a man or woman. Whereas in other cultures, they are connected to the transmission of certain esoteric teachings. In Europe and America, they are the latter category. The term secret society is also problematic because all kinds of organizations use secrecy in a more or less ritualistic ways. The question is whether they have nothing in common apart from secrecy. Gavan described the mafia, the Ku Klux Klan, the Church of Scientology, Freemasonry with the same term. One way of dealing with this obvious problem is to specify why secrecy is being used. Since esoteric groups that use secrecy often have rituals of initiation, it is perhaps better to speak about initiatory societies rather than secret societies. And here, if you see behind this door, this is a secret society. Or I think this is actually the tools of a gardener. Very secret. Secret society of the gardener. Thank you.